Hey everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Thidawat and Badman and Pacvim and anyone else who may be lurking right now. Welcome, welcome to my celebration stream. I realize it's kind of weird for me to be celebrating someone else's achievement. Maybe, but I don't know. I was just so excited. and yeah, I don't know. Why not? You know. it's something to be happy about, right? It's an excuse to celebrate. So let's celebrate. I also wanted to like talk about it a little bit. I figured I didn't know how long like I would be Zatsudaning before like playing a game today. So I was like, well, I might as well just like turn it into a celebration stream because I might end up Zatsudaning for like 2 hours and not end up playing anything. You know? So I was like, well, I'll just give myself the chance to like do that. If I want to. My stand ability finally activated? Really? Gold Koi King? No. Wait, no. Do I have a Requiem stand? Pretty standard stuff. Apparently. I don't know how long we're gonna be streaming today, because it is like technically Christmas Eve now. In some parts of the world. I guess on the West Coast it's still 23rd, but what would my stand name be? Boom Boom Dollar. Total DDR reference from like the first DDR. I was just thinking like boomer and then like, yeah, Boom Boom Dollar. I don't know what the power would be. I mean, if the name of that stand makes it sound like it's like, I don't know, you can make things like explode into cash. Yeah, it's a song. I mean, it's not like a band, and it's not. I mean, at least it's music related, right? Like that's what I went for, and it's music related, but it's also like, it's also my style because, you know, me and rhythm games and DDR especially go a long way back. a really long way back. You know, margarita mix. Oh man, part 6 was so good. Anyway, let's talk about, hold on. I got, let me get my sushi out. I actually have sushi, like, as part of like the celebratory, I was like, I totally gotta eat sushi today to celebrate the Gold Koi King, you know? And of course we gotta get the, hold on, we gotta get the real sushi. Oh no, did I spill soy sauce on myself? Hold on a second. I'm wearing my I'm doing my best shirt because I feel like today has been kind of like a roller coaster ride of kind of up and down, like really high highs and really low lows. Kind of. Overall, I'd say it's like positive, but like, I don't know, it's been kind of swingy today. But I guess that's what happens. What's my favorite sushi? Either maguro or sake. Sake? No, it's like with a up sake. So like down here, like you see the orange fish and the red fish. That's the red fish is tuna, and then the orange fish is salmon. And I think above it is actually salmon roe. Here, let me blow this up a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, so like I need like a pointer. Hold on, I need a pointer. All right, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this snug as a pointer. So wait. Oh wait, I gotta put it on top. So this over here is sake, salmon, and then this is salmon roe. I don't know if that's the large or the small eggs. And this is tamago, and I think this is white fish. This is ika, and that's maguro, and that's probably what, chutoro? I don't know if that's all total. It does kind of look like all total. This one's definitely eel. Yeah, definitely. This right here might be ginger, and then this is probably it looks like green onion roll with a little bit of tuna. And then this over here is shrimp, for sure. This one over here I think is either whitefish or no, not whitefish. Yellowfish maybe. It might be yellowfish or something. I don't know. My most common though are like salmon, tuna, and sometimes I'll get like one roe just for the taste, you know. And I mean I like shrimp and stuff too, but like and eel's alright, but it's not really my favorite. I don't really like the sauce that much. I find with eel, like people like either love eel or don't really care for it, and it seems to be entirely dependent on the sauce that they use. It's not even like the eel itself, because like I think the eel taste is kind of like, it's alright, but like the sauce is just like is pretty sweet, and it's its own like unique taste that like you only get on eel, you know. The pointing is cute. Yeah, I had to figure out, like, I don't know. I don't really use I don't really move stuff around like that much because I have it. I don't know. I'm still getting used to, you know. Need I remind you, I've only been streaming for 6 months now. Well, we're almost at a 6-month anniversary. That's pretty. Anyway, this is supposed to be a celebration party. Hold on. Maybe we should watch when Fubuki got the. That might be a good idea. I mean, there's no reason we can't watch like YouTube clips, right? As long as I'm showing like where it's from and stuff, it should be fine. And maybe I'll put the title in the description or something. I figured, you know, it's a celebration party, so we might as well start it off with watching what actually happened, you know. Let me see. Yeah, I was there live. I was so excited because I was just like on my phone, like I was at my computer, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do stuff in the kitchen, and I'm like, well, I don't want to miss when Fubuki gets the Magikarp, so I'm gonna just stream it on my phone and watch my phone while I'm like going around doing stuff like downstairs in the kitchen and stuff. And like I'm walking through the living room, and I'm looking at my phone, and then I see the gold Koi King, and I'm just like I started freaking out because I reacted first before Fubuki started reacting, and I was like no, don't run. I was worried that she was gonna not notice and just like attack it or run or something. So I was like, and then she actually and then she reacted, and I'm like, oh. And then after that I was still freaking out because I was like, oh my god, catch it, don't miss it, throw the Pokemon before. But I was so dumb. This is like the total boomer thought. I was like, catch it before there's a power outage and you lose your save. Not thinking like, oh, Switch is a handheld console. Like even if there's a power outage, you won't like, the console won't turn off. You know? But I'm thinking like, oh no, you gotta catch it and save your game before something happens. like a meteor could hit you, and you know, you wouldn't wanna not have your Koi King right after getting hit by a meteor. I mean, that would just add insult to injury, right? Oh, wait. That was almost a disaster. That was actually kind of weird. I have sushi, right? I actually have sushi. And there's like a sticker on the tray. And it like stuck to my water bottle, and then I like lifted my water bottle, and then the whole tray just started like going with it, and I was like, I almost like yanked my entire tray of sushi onto the floor or something. Only but you had many more streams than most VTubers? I mean, yeah, but it's still like, I don't know, in the grand scheme of things, for at least like me, you know, I plan on streaming a lot more. I've decided that, so, you know, this is just the beginning, you know. It might be my the end of my first 6 months, you know, but it's also the start of my first 6 months, and hopefully many more 6-month periods to come, because generally I think what I'm gonna try and do is make it so that I come out with something cool every like half year. like I'm you know, I'm solo and I'm doing this all independent, and I can't really like afford, you know, everything forever, but I think I can swing something kind of cool like every half year or so. And yeah, and that can be kind of like the, you know, the milestones, like, oh yeah, first 6 months this came out, and then, you know, the year, and then this, and then, you know, and then looking back, we'll be able to like remember everything. I wouldn't call it a rebirth. I'm not going so far as to like, I'm not going that far. Pretty far, I think, but like, I don't know. There'll be some cool stuff. Hopefully some surprises. I like pleasant surprises, so you know, if I'm able to give you guys some pleasant surprises, that would be nice. Kumiko Reloaded. Oh no. I only watched the first Matrix though. Or are those parts of the Bible? I'm not actually sure. Well, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a part of the Bible that was called Reloaded. Reloaded 316. Anyway, what were you saying? Oh yeah, we were gonna watch this video. Hold on a second, let me... I gotta be careful and make sure that, like, you know... Let me move myself over a little bit. Let me make this... Okay. Let me make sure there's nothing incriminating. Oh, okay. Okay, almost got it set up. Just gotta move around stuff a little bit more. Let's see. How's everyone else doing? Yeah, I was really excited. Like when I've been watching Fubuki do these Pokemon streams, like on and off, like for most of the time she's been doing it. So I've been really excited, and I was like really hoping that like I wouldn't miss it. You know, I was just imagining like, oh man, what if I was like, you know, just like. I fell asleep, or if I was like if I just did something, you know, like, 'cause there's plenty of times, like, I probably watched like not even, I mean, like, watching the moment when Fubuki encountered the shiny is like me encountering a shiny within the stream context, you know? Cause I definitely wasn't there watching all 220 something hours, right? So like, the fact that I was there for just that moment, and I was actually like watching the screen on my phone, staring at it as it came into play, and I was like, that's gold, holy fucking shit, you know? And yeah, like when that happened, it was just like, oh my god, I'm witnessing history, you know? People that watched the moon landing got nothing on me. Whatever. You landed on the moon, whatever, the moon's been there. You know, Fubuki has only just gotten the Koi King, you know? Moon's been there, whatever. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but you know, that's part of the fun. Let's see, am I missing anything else? Let me move this over a little bit more. Okay, incriminating, no. Now I want to adapt the Bible and call it Bible Reloaded. That would be kind of funny, but I feel like I'm surprised that hasn't been done. But anyway, here we will watch this. Okay, okay, we're gonna watch the moment. Oh man. Okay, wait. Okay, ready? Ready? Yeah, like I reacted like the moment it came on screen. I was like, and then seeing that Fubuki didn't react right away, I was immediately panicking because I was like, what if she didn't notice or something? But there's like a huge gap of time before like you actually get control. So like, see, like, yeah. I love the desk pound. It's so good. Oh man, it was so good. I was actually worried she would like throw her controller and then it would like hit run or something. And on the first Pokeball too. That's great. Ah, that's so good. Yes, King Kazuma. Oh my god. Can you imagine spending over 200 hours playing Pokemon and not doing the first gym yet? Look at this. Yep. Whoops. No polka. Sorry, polka. Anyway, is a shiny Gyarados also gold? No, it's red. You know, red Gyarados? Like, that was... Like, shiny Gyarados is like one of the few shinies you actually encounter in-game as part of the story, you know? In gold, right? Gold and silver? Yeah, it's always red, so... Fubuki did say, like, near the end of her stream, that she didn't want to... She wasn't going to evolve it until the very end, which is, like... I don't know if she meant, like, the end of the Elite Four or something, like, for the Elite Four or something, or if she meant, like, the end of, like... I don't know, like before the next stream. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. If she's gonna, if it's literally going to be a trophy, or if it's like if she's actually gonna turn it into Gyarados, you know, cause I mean, you know, it's definitely like the gold Magikarp is a lot more rare, just because, well, you can catch a red Gyarados as part of, like, you know, in-game as part of, like, gold and silver, right? But you can't do that with a Magikarp, so you have to actually encounter a Magikarp. You can't just get one from the story. I mean, yeah, you require, like, having Heart Gold, Soul Silver for that, but, you know, it's still possible. Hey, welcome, Turbo Tortoise. Something I thought about since last time he was here, although Morrowind's in 3D, is mechanically like older RPGs. Mechanically, like how so? Do you mean like compared to Skyrim, like how would you describe it as different from Skyrim? Because, I mean, that's like the easiest thing I have to compare it to that I'm kind of familiar with. Oh yeah, but what was I gonna say next? Yeah! Oh man, it was such a... It was so great. I'm so happy for Fubuki, you know? That she finally got it. I was like worried, you know? And like literally, I mean, I shared that on, I shared it on my Twitter, but I was literally talking with someone like, not even 10 minutes, thinking like, oh, how is she gonna react? And I was like half right. Cause I said that she would like, initially like freak and then like freeze and then like be like completely silent and then switch to gamer mode until it's like caught. And she kind of did that, part of the way. Like, she did have the immediate like after she realized, she had the loud reaction and then she like got real quiet for a little bit. And then she started reacting some more, like. See, if it was me, like, I feel like my eyes would be like, I'd be like, I would just like to go full gamer mode and like not be excited or anything until that Koi King was in the Pokeball and I had saved. And then after I'd save, I'd probably be like, you know what I mean? Cause, ugh, like, I would just be so, like, I wouldn't want to get my hopes up, you know? Like, it's not, there's no chance to relax until the save game is secured, you know? Oh, chance to hit is calculated? That's actually kind of cool. I like it when hit is calculated. I mean, one of my favorite games is Final Fantasy Tactics, and you know, that has like you know, calculated odds of like hitting. What else did I want to? Let's see. We watched the Fubuki catching it. Yeah, I'm just really happy. So I wanted to eat my sushi and hang out. And where were you guys when it happened? Still looking at that file stream anytime. Morrowind Union walking into somebody's face and still miss them. Well, in Morrowind it's still like 3D, like you're controlling it like Skyrim. It's just instead of hitboxes, it's like when hitboxes intersect, it's rolled, and if it doesn't hit, then it doesn't hit. Like, you know where I was, in the corner vending drinks? Of course. That's where you always are. Oh, that's right. I said I was gonna like drink, but I forgot the sake and in the fridge, and I don't know if I feel like getting it. I got a lot of fluids though. I got a lot of like, I got tea and I got coffee and my brand new nice, awesome, insulated bottles that will make future months much more convenient. Still trying to wrap up Skyrim, yeah. Man, Skyrim like has eluded my ability to like make too much meaningful progress. The main thing about Skyrim is that like I'll play it and I'll get like a little ways, and I won't normally get like super far until I just kind of get distracted and you know, focus on something else. And that usually happens like after I've like started getting like decently better magic, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is alright, and I don't know, I just end up focusing on other stuff. I wouldn't mind like maybe trying like, I don't know, playing Skyrim on stream is kind of like, man, this Skyrim is like so overplayed at this point. I don't know if I really want to play. I mean, I don't really care that much if a game's overplayed, if I really want to play it, but you know, at the same time, there's like so many other games I want to play besides. And besides, I'm gonna have my new computer in like a week or so, and I want to play stuff like Satisfactory is a game I heard is like really cool, but like I don't think I would have been able to do as well because my processing power and video card, you know. But with my new stuff, I should be able to run it just fine. So that's one game I was considering playing. Before like Legends and Elden Ring and Monster Hunter Rise come out, I was gonna I might look into Satisfactory as kind of like in the month of January before those big titles come out. Play it but mod it to hell and exploit it to death and only do it for one stream. You know, that's actually a fun idea, cuz I wanna get the mod that turns all the dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage. Or is that did I just name two different people? Is that one person or two people? Hold on. Okay, no, that's the same person. Okay, yeah. Oh man, there's video of that, just the mod that turns all the dragons into Randy Savage. Oh yeah, the Thomas the Tank Engine is like whatever, but the Randy Savage one I saw, it was just so hilarious. I like that one more than the Thomas the Tank Engine one. Definitely, like that's absolutely going to be the dragon mod if I play Skyrim. Maybe, oh, that's what I'll do. I'll like I don't know, I'll do something funny and maybe I'll like surprise people with the mods and we'll just start playing the game, and you'll just notice that like things are just increasingly weirder and weirder as things go on, and then it just reaches a point where it's just like this fever dream, and like, yeah. we'll see how fucked I can make everything. Divinity OS should be right up your alley, yeah. The name of those games sound familiar, but I can't recall what they're like at all, like off the top of my head. Hold on. Maybe if I look at a picture. Is it on Steam? Similar to Monster Hunter World, huh? Similar to Monster Hunter World and Final Fantasy XIV. That's kind of an interesting. Wait a minute. How many hours did Fubuki say? What was it? Like 227 hours? I'm like looking at it. It says similar to games I've played, and Final Fantasy 11, or Final Fantasy 14, and on Final Fantasy 14 I have 227 hours. So I've played Final Fantasy 14 as much as Fubuki's played the beginning of like Pokemon. Oh my god, that's. See, oh, I know what I wanted to bring up. Yeah, I wanted to make an official like sort of announcement. I mean, it's nothing like major, but to me it's major. It's, you know, for reasons. But if you're familiar with me for a while, you probably know that if I were to say that I have Oshis, then or Oshi, I would point at Kurone and Ina as the two, for a variety of reasons I could gush at you about for like minutes, but I'll spare you. I'll spare you all right now. But I was actually thinking of like in honor of the third Pokemon, the Gold Koi King. And also because Fubuki said, and one of the things she was saying when she was talking about the Koi King that wasn't in the clip was she mentioned the Gosanke, which is like the great family, like the three great families, and I'm familiar with the Yakuman Gosanke, which is the three great families of Yakuman, which is the Suanko, the Kokushi Muso, and Daisangen, the three most commonly gotten Yakuman. Yeah, that's actually why like it's even more amazing that I got for my first Yakuman 4 little wins, because it's not even in the Yakuman Gosanke. It's not even the 3 most popular, or not popular, but most commonly gotten, you know, Yakuman. So yeah, the Gosanke. So I was thinking, yeah, it does put into perspective how much time she put into it. So it's like, that's why it's even more impressive. And like, you know, people can say I'm silly for like throwing an entire celebratory stream for someone else's achievement, but like, I don't care. They can stuff it. I'm happy, and that's what matters. And Fubuki is happy. That's important too. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, in honor of like, you know, the Gosanke, the 3 big families, I was thinking that I could also like, kind of like honorary or like upgrade Fubuki to official like Oshi, and then consider like my Oshi like the kind of the Gosanke, you know. Kurone, Ina, and Fubuki. Fubuki has actually kind of been like my like underdog Oshi for like a long time now, because I've been like admiring her from afar, and admiring her like gaming achievements, like with Undertale, G route, speedrunning and stuff, and other stuff, and like her, and beating Nightmare King Grim in Hollow Knight and stuff, and you know, and it's just And it's funny because I actually had like a negative complex against Fubuki originally because the first time I ever encountered anything related to Fubuki was with somebody that like was not a very not very great to put it vaguely. So my initial impression of Fubuki was kind of like negative association. So like once I like distanced myself from that element, and then like, you know, I was, and then you know, I was starting to like get to know Fubuki's content like independently of the person that influenced me to like have a negative association, you know, and I was and I gradually like, you know, went from the kind of like weird aversion to kind of like being more fun to eventually like now where it's like, you know, like over a year later, and it's just like yeah, I'm throwing a celebratory stream as a VTuber for Fubuki. Oh my god, it's funny how things turn out, isn't it? The Niji ENs, I actually haven't been following too much. All that I know is let me think. There's Vox. Vox is pretty attractive, I'd say. Just in terms of like appearance and voice, I'd say are kind of nice from what I remember. And everyone else, I mean, like I thought that it was pretty impressive. Like honestly, like cause you know, I feel like they have a tough act to follow with you know, cause so far like Niji Sanji EN, I feel like has been kind of hitting it out of the park, you know? Like they've been doing really well for themselves. And Cell and Tatsuki is like one of my favorite VTubers. Like I would say like outside of the Hololive bubble, like Cell and Tatsuki is probably like one of my top indies. And yeah, just like if I'm feeling down and Cellen is having a stream, I can just tune in, and in like 2 seconds she'll just start laughing about something, and I'll just like cheer up. You know, it's just like it's like instant medicine, you know. So yeah, that's something I appreciate. Where was I? What was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, the Niji EN guys, I feel like they have like, you know, they have a tough act to follow, and also it's like the pressure of having to connect with, you know, your fellow like VTubers, and also, you know, testing the waters and all that stuff. Like it's, man, like especially since now, like having been a VTuber for a while and having an idea of like the sort of things you worry about and think about. Like I'm just thinking like being in that situation, like, oh, like, you know, just in the situation where you're debuting and there's also people that like preceded you and people that are entering with you, and you have to get along with not only them but like the other people, and oh man, it's a lot of pressure, you know. I haven't been paying too many more VTubers with how many there are to follow, too many to keep track of. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, like, you gotta, honestly, like, as much as you could want to, like, support every VTuber there is that's good, it's impossible. You kinda gotta just focus in on the ones that have attracted you for whatever reason, regardless of if they are mainstream or popular VTubers or unpopular VTubers. Everyone has their reasons for why they got attracted to, or the situations in which led them to being attracted to. Like, I always thought it was kind of stupid. Like, one of the dumbest takes I've seen on Twitter in a long time is the people that are like, oh, you have to, like, don't like Hololivers. You should spend your time, like, like giving all your attention to VTubers who need it, like in this weird sort of like entitlement to your attention as a sort of like welfare. Like it's weird. It's such a weird take, you know? But I mean that's kind of par for the course for Twitter, I guess. Sorry to bring that up, but it's just, yeah, that's just annoying. Like I say support the VTubers that you know, attracted you for whatever reason, and just appreciate the circumstances that are unique to yourself, you know, because there's like so many, I mean, you know, there's so many different, like, you know, situations that can lead you to being like to meeting or to getting to know like specific VTubers. Like, you know, if you would have never decided to go on YouTube that one night, you might have never seen person X, and then like, you know, things would be completely different for like the next, because of, you know, like or like, you know, someone mentioned this person and you decided to check them out one day and you actually like them, and you know, you started like checking out their content more, and you know, like that sort of thing. Like you can't like decide in advance like, okay, I'm going to like the VTuber that deserves it the most, you know, like I don't know, like it's just, I hope people understand what I'm getting at. Ultimately what I'm saying is like who you like. Don't avoid liking something just because it's like too mainstream or not mainstream enough, or because you should feel guilty, or just don't worry about that stuff. Let's just hang out, eat sushi, and enjoy ourselves, and enjoy our VTubers. You know, like I don't know. I feel like I could see a lot of VTubers being like, or you know, a lot of people being like criticizing or being like, oh, you pay so much attention to the Hololivers and they're so popular and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, I don't care. Like that's how things turned out. And you know, if it wasn't for the Gosanke, if it wasn't for Korone and Ina especially, and Fubuki, I wouldn't be here right now VTubing. So I have to have some sort of appreciation. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know. Oh yeah. One other thing I wanted to mention is that related to Fubuki's, before I guess we can kind of move on, and well, once I finish the sushi and if anyone else wants to talk about stuff, but what was it? Hold on a second. I have to collect my thoughts for. Let me nom on this. Maybe brain food will help. Of course I remember, like, as soon as I start chewing, right? That's how it always works. What I was gonna say is, remember we were talking about how I have, like, the ridiculous shiny luck, but it's, like, luck for other people? Like, the one person, I think it was, like, Dark Knight Regirock, I think, came into the stream and was like, oh yeah, I'm starting to do Porygon shiny hunting, and then apparently they got, like, the Porygon within like the first couple encounters they got while on my stream, and then Pacvim said that he ran into like a shiny on Pokemon White or something, or in 5th gen, after like, or like on while streaming, or like after my stream or something. So like the third coincidence, or the third thing that I can I can sort of feel like I made a difference in the world in Fubuki's life, even for how arguably inconsequential to the grand scheme of things it is. But I sent a gold super chat to Fubuki yesterday. Not the stream where she caught it, but the stream right before, and she read it out loud. I said like she started singing Tentai Kansoku, and I love that song. It's a very nostalgic song for me for like a lot of reasons. That goes way back, all the way from like Guitar Freaks and stuff, and I had to shout her out like she pulled that song out, and it just the memories evoked from just her singing that was like worth more than what I super chatted easily, you know. Even though I had to do a little bit of extra work to earn the money today to be able to afford it, but it was totally worth it. That sounds like I gave a lot, but no, I just gave a gold super chat because, you know, gold Magikarp, gold super chat. You know, I said, you know, korede kitto kin or something. So yeah, I'm glad I'm a part of your daily routine, and I can make a positive difference in people's lives just by being myself. That's honestly the best, you know. Honestly, I feel like I could have never planned this, but like it's almost kind of fortunate that I had to like leave grad school and like end my and not get my PhD after all, you know. Cause instead of becoming a professor, like I became a VTuber, and like I get to fulfill a lot of the reasons I became a professor, like the connecting with people and teaching and making people like interested in the things that I have to say, and you know, and everyone having a good time and learning and all that stuff. And I could have done that as a professor, but it'd probably be a lot more dry and a lot more harder on me because it can be pretty difficult for me to focus on academic stuff, even though that's like ultimately what I was trying to go for. I honestly think VTubing is like way more suited to me than anything I've found so far by far. I couldn't become a professor, so I became a VTuber. I mean, that's basically the story. I can become a professor VTuber. Actually, you know, that's one thing I was thinking, like a niche I can kind of stake out that I haven't seen too much. Like, I can have streams that are like teaching streams, like lecture streams. Like, you don't see like VTubers lecture on topics too much, right? Like I was thinking of doing a tarot stream, except instead of doing like a tarot stream, like, oh, let me read your fortunes and let me just tell you what the cards mean and stuff. I was thinking like an actual like academic sort of exploration of the tarot and teaching like how one would go about learning the tarot if they were interested and they wanted to buy a deck and start figuring out stuff and messing around with it. Like, what would they do? Like, what sort of things would they practice? The sort of things that they would think about, you know? Like that would be, I don't know if anyone's done that before, and I feel like that would be something that even if you don't like VTubers, if you're like interested in the tarot or you know, whatever, you might actually enjoy it. So I might actually be able to go outside the normal boundaries of like people that, you know, listen to VTubers and kind of like tap into just people who watch streamers, you know, or people that make video content, you know, except it's like more like a stream, you know. Have you considered a model with you potentially dressed as a professor? That actually is an interesting idea. I should file some of. I should file tidbits of that away, like specifically the professor outfit bit. I do have plans. They're in the works, but we'll see. That is a good idea, though. I will have to say some kind of professor-themed outfit down the line, like whenever I get new outfits. What is the professor's outfit? That's the joke. For all you know, I could be dressed up as a professor right now. The joke is, I actually am, kind of, because, I mean, this is like totally something I'd wear. I think actually, like, there's not even at the level where like you're a professor, you don't really have to worry as much about dress codes. I think, well, to a certain extent. I mean, depending on where you are, and also like the particular environment, if it's like a lecture or if it's a more closed, you know, class or something, or like. I mean, I've had professors like in pretty casual outfits. I mean, oftentimes they'll be like fairly, you know, proper or like nice. But the thing is that it's like you don't have to be at your best dressed all the time as a professor or as a researcher. You know, you have to focus on the things that are important, right? Like, and that's not always gonna be looking. that sounds bad. I mean, like, you're not always gonna be like the number one important thing is not gonna be looking absolute best at every time. Like sometimes it can be, like if you're doing a presentation, or if there's like some sort of colloquium or you know, a symposium, or like any sort of event, right? Like, then yeah, of course you're gonna want to like probably look nice and look a certain way, you know. But like if it's just like a class and, you know, it's like it doesn't like especially in the winter, like you can just wear winter clothes and it's just like winter. You know. Kumiko's private lessons. Oh, you have to wait until I have membership for that. Then I'll give the private lessons. The actual private lessons that you need a membership to. See, that sounds bad. I don't know what I would do if that's one of the reasons why I'd say like the idea of monetizing is not even on table for at least like a year or more. Maybe as my like 2-year, I'll consider it or something. Cause I already have plans for my, well, upcoming 6 months, my 1 year and my 1.5 years. So I don't have my plans for 2 years yet. Yes, I have worked as a tutor. Multiple subjects actually, because I've worked as both a private tutor and as a tutor for like a part of a learning center where like you sign in as one of the tutors and you have and you list all the subjects that you're competent enough that you can tutor, and then people that go in ask for a tutor of, like, you know, they say like, I need help in this class, and then they'll look at the list of all the people that have listed their stuff, and then, you know, I usually tutored people in Japanese. Sometimes I like the private. I actually did like private lessons with like one person for like years, teaching them Japanese. Surprising, even though my Japanese is like so bad right now, right? But I actually did tutor somebody for like years in Japanese. But they were at like at a very very basic level starting out, and I had already completed like 3 or 4 years of Japanese, so. But no, it was mainly Japanese that I tutored, but at the like learning center where I tutored multiple subjects, I also tutored a little bit of, what else did I tutor? I feel like I tutored some sort of like thing related to math, but I forget. Or it might have been physics. Oh yeah, no, it was all the psychology. At that point I was already like into psychology and linguistics, so I was tutoring like social psychology, cognitive psychology, and intro to linguistics. I think I might have even, no, I don't think I ever tutored like semantics or anything. I think as far as I went was probably like intro to linguistics, and then cognitive and social psych, and what else? Wait. Perception as well. Cognitive, social, perception. I didn't really do IO psych. That's industrial organizational psych. Basically psychology at work. Workplace psychology. That really wasn't my thing. What else? You hate that Magikarp image? Oh, I'm sorry. I can take it out. But I'm almost done with my sushi. Well, let me just finish my sushi real quick, and then I'll get rid of the poor Magikarp. It is funny though, like, man, back in the day they would just talk about like eating Pokemon and stuff. Like I mean, I guess they did even in like Diamond and Pearl. There was that storybook of the person that just ate Pokemon. But yeah, welcome Wiz. Nice to see you. You're at the tail end of our Fubuki celebration. It's mostly been me gushing about various things related to Hololive and VTubers and my VTubing career, and well, actually most recently I was talking about all the subjects that I used to tutor that I'm just now remembering that I actually like tutored a lot of these. Cause the thing is that like I was listed as tutoring all these, but like there weren't really that many people who like came in like needing tutoring for like social psychology or something, you know? Once in a while you'd get like the people that are like looking for those specific classes, but the thing is, as a tutor for something like a learning center, or like a group of, you know, like a center, a learning area where like you go in and you just ask for a tutor in the subject you need help in, and then they just give you one. They just give you one of the tutors that has that as one of their classes, you know. So it was good to list as many subjects as you felt like you were competent enough that you could offer help in tutoring for, because I mean, I don't remember if it was you get paid. I don't think it was you. No, I think you just get it passed the time faster if you actually had stuff to work on. Because typically, like, on days where I didn't really have anything to, didn't have anyone to tutor, like, there'd be many days where, like, people didn't come in and tutor at all, and then I would probably, I think I spent most of my time on, like, WoW. I was like, yeah, I remember doing, like, WoW stuff while while waiting for people to tutor back in like the Burning Crusade days. So that gives you a ballpark as to how long ago that was. Okay, sorry, you're gonna need to wait for my chewing, but I'm almost done, so. It's almost like the tutors are kept on shelves. It's more like there's like where I was, there was like a large area that had like tables and stuff, and when you had like you signed up for shifts basically, where you just be available for like so many hours, and then so like when it comes time for your shift, you go in, you'd set up there, and then you'd be basically checked in, and then people could come and you know, request time with you if you were there, and yeah, that's basically how it worked. Yeah, basically, I was just playing WoW or like doing stuff on my laptop until people needed tutoring, and then like, you know, and it was fine. I didn't mind like either way, whether I didn't have people tutoring and I was playing stuff, or if I was tutoring, because I mean, when you're tutoring people, like time goes by like super fast, like too fast actually. Like you feel bad because you feel like you didn't cover that much, and you weren't efficient with your time, but you know, and you always worry about the efficacy of what you're teaching, and especially when people are struggling, and you know, it is tough. It's not an easy thing to tutor. And then like, you know, if especially like say if you're like private tutoring, and then you know, after like a while of private tutoring, and it feels like either things are stagnating or they're not improving in the way that you'd expect, then you kind of take a certain responsibility for that. Like you feel like it's, you know, your fault. I mean, you know, it's not completely your fault, right? Because but at the same time, you can't, you know, you always feel like, oh man, what if I taught a little bit better, or how long did I end up doing it for? Not too long actually. I think I was only like a tutor for, I think I was a tutor for like the learning center for like maybe like 2 or 3 years, I think, or so. Sorry, I know the thing is that I did actually do private tutoring of like specific people for like longer though. Like there was one person that was tutoring for at least like 3, I think like probably like 3 years or so, maybe almost. It was a long time. They kind of had some issues, and yeah. It might not have been that long, but it did feel like a long time. And also because like, you know, it's not like you're tutoring like every day, or anything, you know. Like I had an extended arrangement with somebody that my Japanese teacher had set me up with, someone that wanted tutoring and like was looking for a good Japanese student, and you know, I was one of the pretty good students, so like my teacher recommended me, and then you know, I started doing the tutoring, and the thing is that yeah, it went on for like a long time, but like, you know, you don't meet like that often, like especially when people are adults and get tutoring, and you know, they have to work themselves through their busy schedule. So like sometimes you'll only be able to see somebody for like a couple hours once a month or twice a month or something, you know? Private tutors with students at the same grade level? Yes and no. The private tutoring was actually with someone that was like actually like fairly older than me. Like like they might have been like she might have been as like closer to my age like currently. But like back then, you know, I was still in undergrad. So like I was a lot younger and I was tutoring. That's a little weird when like the person you're tutoring is like way older than you. But as far as the tutoring for like the learning center, that was more like whatchamacallit? That was more with like peers, because you know because it was mostly like students that were also like undergrads that would like come and you know look for tutoring, and then you'd be able to get it. Oh, I didn't expect to talk about this stuff. But hey, if people ask and there's no problems with me telling, really, then I'm more than happy to talk about stuff, you know. Yeah, the bots are out in full force today. Hey, that means my content's getting recommended, possibly, right? They also want to celebrate Fubuki. Let me see if there's anything I can... I did post that I was live, right? I mean, it's a little late at this point. I was thinking, I don't know, like, I don't know what we'll do regarding Teardown. Oh, I just finished my sushi, so let me... A collective honorary snug. Here. I'll make a collective honorary snug. No, actually I got something better. Here, this will be the bots, cause they're always watching. they're looking to give us that coal for Christmas, you know, the evil Santa. Sushi, more like sushizant. Oh man, that's hard to say. Sushi, she shells sushi shells by the sheesh. Yes. We got the ominous Santa bot over here. Oh yeah, I have iced coffee. I've been enjoying the iced coffee lately. Cause the cold brew is so freaking good. Oh. I can't go back. I can't go back to like hot brewed coffee anymore for iced coffee. It's just nope. It has to be cold brew now. It's just so smooth and it's not bitter. And I don't have to add like a ton of sweetener to it, you know, to make it really tasty to me. So like, it's totally worth it, you know? This time of year and you're doing iced coffee? Yes! Because I'm kind of a furnace sometimes. My body temperature regulation is kind of like weird. I think rats have kind of weird body temperature relative to humans. You know, to human non-rats. Cause I am a rat human. That's don't ask me for the genus and species, please. Because I haven't thought about it that far. But my body temperature, like, it tends to run high. So I often need to like cool down even in the winter. Like in the winter, sometimes I'll just open the window and just let the cool air filter in, and then like I'll just rely on my own body heat to balance it out, and it'll just be like a nice cool breeze. Or like I'll go to sleep and it'll be like freezing out, and I'll just like crack the window open a little bit, so like enough cold air is being let through to balance out with my extreme heat that will like overheat if there's not like a source of cold constantly filtering into the room. $80F here most of the year. Oh man. $80F, more like F that. That's too hot for me. I don't like it when it's more than like 65. Once it starts getting higher than 60 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm like, You get used to it. That's the thing, I don't want to get used to it, you know? Small rats generate a lot of energy. Yeah, I think that's mainly the thing. But the iced coffee is like is super tasty, and now that I have these like really nice insulated bottles, I can set up my bottles, and then like if I randomly like pass out for an hour and a half, like I have a tendency of doing sometimes, when I get up, my drinks are still cold, or I can like go to sleep for the night and wake up the next morning and my drink is still cold if I had drink from the night before. And also because when I say go to sleep the night before and wake up the next morning, I mean go to sleep at 5 and wake up at 6:30. Because I'll usually sleep for an hour and a half at a time. It's kind of weird, I know. I have a really weird sleep schedule. It's healthier than it seems. I'll just say that much. I'm doing my best, thank you. It's only 40 something up here away from the equator. 40 something Celsius? I'm not actually like, I've never been good at reading Celsius. Pretty sure mice don't need more than 1 hour of sleep, so it seems normal. I mean, I'm pretty sure rats need more than 1 hour of sleep, but it might be yeah, it probably has something to do with that. Like I've actually wondered, like, my sleep might actually like balance out a little bit over time. There are various things, like depending on my diet, my various habits and stuff can affect things, you know. VTubing has definitely like added a certain amount of regularity and to my schedule, so which is actually pretty good. You know, I'm able to like I've been basically streaming at the same time every day for like barring like 1 or 2 days a week, to the point where I can just write like, you know, streams most midnights. And it's accurate. If you tune in 5 or 6 out of every 7 midnights, I'll be streaming. Well, actually, it's gonna be less. Actually, when I get my computer, it's gonna when I get my new computer, it's gonna go all over the place. Like I'm not gonna be able to do that nice like streams most midnights, because for one, I'm probably gonna move my stream back an hour. In addition, I'm gonna be opening up and having other stream times like in the afternoon or in the morning on weekdays, you know. VTubing help your sleep schedule from what I've seen. That's rare. Yeah. I don't think it hurts my sleep schedule. I don't know if it would help. If you can necessarily say that it helps my sleep. VTubing does help my schedule in general, which you can argue also filters down into my sleep schedule. Since my other stuff, you know, affects when I sleep as well. But before VTubing, I was a lot less regular when it comes to like schedules and sleep, and I'd kind of be up and down all over the place, and it a lot more difficult to pin down and not as consistent. But the thing is that after VTubing, like I have a lot more regular pattern, you know. So yeah, what was I gonna say now? Oh yeah, I would say VTubing helps more than it hurts, cause I mean right now I'm not like a big agency VTuber or anything. I don't have like projects out the wazoo, and everything that I do is up to me if I feel like it. So, you know, if I can't handle it, then I'll just be like, okay, I'll take a break, you know? And that's kind of like my saving grace too, when it comes to how I'm able to handle my sleep and schedule being all like weird and stuff, you know? Mainly because if I'm tired, I sleep. If I'm tired enough to where I can't, if I'm tired enough to where I don't feel up to doing like productive things or interesting things, then I'll just lie down and sleep until feel like I have enough energy to be able to do things again. And the thing is that for normal people, that would require, you know, like a full, you know, 4 to 6 to 8 hours of sleep possibly. For me, I just need a refresher. I lose consciousness. I dream for a really long time for how little I lose consciousness, and then I wake up and I'm like, wait, only an hour passed? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna get up now. Yeah. That's the trend lately. It's not always like that, but when it is like that, I don't actually complain too much, because I am getting a lot out of each day. Yeah, basically, I mostly take naps, and then the most I'll go in regards to like actually sleeping is like I'll take repeated naps. But typically, if I take a nap, I won't want to go right back to sleep after I wake up. Even if I like am pretty tired, usually I'll want to wake up and stay up for at least a little bit before I go back to sleep. Well, I don't know how easy it would be, but there are various, like, if you do research into sleep and sleep schedules and whatnot, there are actually a variety of different sleep patterns that you can find across the world, like either you know where it's all in one point or one part of the day, or if it's like, you know, there's some cultures where taking a nap in, like, you know, afternoon siesta, or having like certain rest periods is like more common, and then, you know, your body like adapts in certain ways. So there's some weird sleep schedules. Although I mean, I guess I already have a weird one, so I might be one of those weird sleep schedules. But like, for example, let me look and make sure that this term doesn't come up with anything bad before I tell people to search for it. Maximum. Oh, okay. If specifically, you should look up like sleep cycles and look up like different sleep cycles. And like specifically, what I have is a polyphasic sleep cycle, which just basically means that, you know, instead of like one phase, I have like multiple phases. Like, let me see if I can figure out which one I am just by looking. I actually think it's like, I don't know, let me... I actually think I might actually be doing the Dymaxian sleep schedule. Commonly consists of 4 30-minute naps throughout the day, 2 hours of sleep. See, mine's like not like exactly like all of these, because it shifts around. It's not the same time every day, which is probably not the most healthy, to some people would say, but I would say typically I would sleep. See, it might also not be spread out amongst a 24-hour period. That's the other thing that's weird. It's more like in 36 hours I sleep this much. You know, some VTubers do sleep streams. Yours would be very short. It totally would too. Like if I just like slept on the table, or if I just like, you know, put my head down and I slept, if I did lose consciousness, it would only last for a very short time. Relative to, yeah. I'd be up pretty quickly. Sometimes it's annoying because I'll want to get a little bit more sleep, but like I said, once I nap and then I wake back up, I'll not want to go back to sleep right away. So usually I'll just be like, okay, I want to go back to sleep, but let me burn that energy that I just gained so I can go back to sleep, you know? So I'll go and like do stuff real quick for a little while, and then lie back down, you know? Because the thing is that if I wake up after a nap, it's hard to go back to sleep because I woke up because I don't want to be in bed anymore, you know? So it's like to counter that and to actually try to go back to sleep, I have to be like really exhausted, and then sometimes I'll be able to do like a chain and nap, and then nap again, and then nap one more time, you know? It's really dependent on a number of factors. Oh man, the Santas. They're staring. Where's the moderators? The Santa's just attacking. Help! Mods! Mods! Help! Help, we got... up, 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 up. It seems like the Santa has calmed down. You gotta be vigilant. Anti-Santa. Oh god, yes. It's like the anti-spirals from Gurren Lagann, you know. Reporting them evidently doesn't get rid of the messages. It doesn't? I could have sworn that when I reported it actually got rid of the messages too. Weird. Ha, I can't take these analytics seriously anymore. After that post I made talking about, you know. Yes, let's pierce the heavens. Oh man, Gurren Lagann is fond memories. I actually need to. It's been a long time since I rewatched the series, so I really need to rewatch it again. That and Kill la Kill. I need to rewatch Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill, and then you know what? If I rewatch those, you'll be able to tell. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to tell, cause I get fairly influenced by the things that I dig into, you know. Like for example, I got into VTubers, and look where I am now. So you never know. I might rewatch Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill, and next thing you know, I'm making like I'm making like one of those perfect grade Gundam kits or something. Hey. And you know what? Yeah, like imagine. And you know what? Like if I was working on my model, like you'd know what model I'd have, right? Like imagine you ask me like what model, like for example, Badman, please ask me what model I have. And then I'll tell you what I would tell you. I'm waiting. Badman or anyone else, ask me what kind of model I'm making. Ah, well, you see, this is no Zaku. This is no Zaku, boy. No Zaku. It's Sandrock, actually. Yes, I know. Sorry, that was a really dumb joke, but I just had to. I love the no Zaku thing. No Zaku, boy, no Zaku! Wait, you didn't see that coming? Really? I thought it was obvious. I thought it was so obvious. No Zaku, boy, no Zaku! No, I didn't get the Sandrock yet. I have considered like my budget's a little tight right now, but maybe February. February might be a good month. I feel like much is spoken for in January. But I haven't decided what all I'm doing with February yet. Yeah, if you just search No Zaku Boy, or if you just search No Zaku really, on YouTube, it's a Gundam meme basically. Oh man, I still want to do like. Oh. Hold on a second. I need to write this down. I just had the idea for the perfect stream. The perfect stream to do that will be a lot of fun. Could get a lot more people interested, especially if I do some advertising and some people. But remember we were talking about tier lists, right? What if I did a meme tier list stream? So I would come in with like a ton of memes from like stretching all the way back to All Your Base to now, like my favorite memes. But like not only those, but like people could just suggest memes and then I would rank them in the tier list. And we would do it until people ran out of memes or we got bored or whatever, you know? But that would give people an opportunity and be like, hey, what do you think of this meme? And I'd be like, oh, that meme's trash. E tier, you know? And then it's like, oh, what do you think of Spider's George? And I'm like, oh man, Spider's George is sweet. You know? I think you should do that as a separate list. Wait, do what as a separate list? Separate from what? I was just saying I should do a meme tier list. Or are you saying I should do one with audience suggestions and then one with my own? Or I don't know. I feel like it would be better if it was all in one stream because it's one thing to have a hey, let me tell you my favorite memes. But no, I don't want to separate it because that's putting my suggestions on a pedestal. And it's also removing the it's removing the participatory aspect to the stream, which is kind of like the entire gimmick. Like, hey, I'm rating memes. Come in with your favorite memes, and I'll tell you if they suck or not. You know, sort of thing. You know. In addition to, I will tell you what the best memes are, and you know, see if you can bring a meme that's better than one of the memes that I consider my favorite. You know. And then yeah. Who knows, we might get like some Zoomers giving like some really, really weird modern memes. Where would the soup store bit be? Ooh. See, I have to think about it. I have to come up with categories, cause I would have to come up with categories for like each one because it's not gonna be strictly like A, B, C, D, you know what I mean? I think it's gonna be like named tiers, and then the different ones are not necessarily ranked strictly higher than the others, so they're kind. I mean, generally the higher the better, but they'll be more like categories a little bit. I think would might be better, you know, because the thing is that like it's pretty difficult to quantify all the memes in just like a rating from like 1 to 7 or something, or 1 to 5 or but it's a lot easier to be like, okay, these are like the good memes that are, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It wouldn't be over 9,000 categories. Did you know that the Japanese is over 8,000? I'm pretty sure, like, I looked at the original manga and it was like 8,000 ijo, or like it was above 8,000. It's weird because they changed it to over 9,000. Obviously the line is 9,000. But I'm pretty sure in the manga it was 8,000. Yep. Wait, you knew I would say that? Really? Aw. I'm honored because I think that means that you think that I know my stuff a little bit, you know? Tomato basil is my favorite. Oh yeah, tomato basil is pretty good. We could also like rank. We can have a soup. Oh, that would be a good tier stream. A soup ranking. There are a lot of good soups, right? Chili is soup. Oh man, we'd have to get into the whole argument of cereal soup. I'd probably have to find that alignment chart of like the alignment chart of soups. Did you know during dubbing one of the DVDs game, they wanted to dub to 9,000, but the Japanese side wanted to keep it 8,000? The dubbers showed them the meme video and they agreed on 9,000. Is that true, really? That's awesome. That's hilarious, though. You know, I have to say, the ocean dub is like the most nostalgic of all the dubs. It's the token, it's the true dub for me. Is the original ocean dub, because that's the first one I saw, you know? I remember the exact cadence of like Nappa and Vegeta's lines in saying like the over 9,000 stuff. I know exactly, like I could play it on an instrument, like the particular tones used in the like I remember it down that well. And like the, you know, talking about his beam is stronger than my Gallic gun. and the Kaioken. Kaioken. You know, I'm versed in the art of Kaioken. What? Kaioken? Of course it's Kaioken, but yeah, they said Kaioken back in the day. I'm pretty sure that the new dub probably says Kaioken, but... Ocean dub is wild in what they changed. Your father was an average fighter, but a brilliant scientist. Wait, really? They said that about Goku? Goku was a brilliant scientist? Oh no, wait, that was no, that's talking about Bardock, right? No, not Goku. Yeah. Oh, are you saying Bardock wasn't a brilliant scientist? Didn't he develop the ball that like does the fake moon? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Are you saying he's not a scientist? What? What is he then? Just a Saiyan? Are you saying that he's a Saiyan? I don't know if I ever watched the Bardock special actually, so I don't actually know like that much about Bardock. I just know that he looks like Goku. And he wears the Saiyan armor. Bardock is actually the legendary Super Saiyan? Really? That was also before the actual canon Bardock. Huh. That's pretty, that's canonical. Wait, so you're saying that the Ocean Dub claimed that he was a scientist, and then... Or wait, no, I'm mixing up stuff. Ocean Dub said he's a scientist, and they were like, well shit, I guess he's a scientist now. There's a time in every kid's life when they realize Son Goku is his name and not a title, like Goku Jr. or something. That is true. Yeah. This three-eyed cowboy? I don't remember that line. Oh my god. That's so funny. You know, thanks to that, thanks to DBZ, whenever I jump and latch onto someone's back, I call it choutsuing. You never had a rat jump and latch onto your back before, are you saying? What? Good lord, Tian, where did you learn camp? How often do you latch onto people's backs? I don't know. How many times have you eaten bread in your life? How many grains of rice have you eaten in your life? No, I haven't jumped on that many people's backs, holy crap. Grains of rice. Maybe bread. Maybe bread. Depending on the person. Like Marisa doesn't eat a lot of bread, so... Like Marisa's bread consumption. Well, actually no, it's probably more than that. Don't die, please. Hey, hey, welcome, Paypo. That's what I decided to call you from now on, is Paypo. It sounds cute. And it'd be spelled like P-E-I-P-O. Paypo. You know who I'm actually referring to. But Merry Christmas, Mr. Popo, Mr. Paypo. Well, I don't know if Paypo's a Mr. or Mrs. So, payphone. Yes. Oh man, DBZ Abridged. I haven't watched DBZ Abridged in such a long time, or like the Team 4-star stuff, but like that stuff is that pretty much has acquired a life of its own, hasn't it? Like it's its own thing, like with merit, and I don't know, it's been around for a long time at this point. I remember watching those back in like I think undergrad. Oh no, did it die? Oh, I kind of missed that. Did it die like on a good note, or did it kind of like... Toei told them to stop it? Oh no! Oh, that sucks. On a bad note. They they were doing so good too. Like the quality was, I guess the quality just got too high because I remember watching some of the making ofs for those and I was like, wow, I was impressed. It ended at the end of the Cell Saga? Oh yeah? I don't remember I'm gonna have to look into it. Is the stuff still online at least? Who's Takahata again? I'm assuming that's someone from Team 4-Star or whatever. Yu Yu Hakusho abridged. I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was the first abridged that I ever saw. That's really too bad, because I feel like it had like a life of its own and kind of, I don't know, copyright sucks. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Copyright is what it is, you know? Read my lips. One of the voice actors from Team 4-Star? Oh, the Nappa. Oh, I remember Nappa's voice. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Definitely, I could see how he would end up a popular VTuber, especially with that voice, especially with people, how much people liked Nappa from Abridged. Like, I saw t-shirts making fun of that specific Nappa. Like, yeah, like I remember watching makings of for episodes and they were going into the methodology and how things like evolved over time and they were showing the editing techniques and I'm like, wow, this is impressive. And like the stuff that they got, like the fact that they were like lip syncing everything for one is just like amazing. Like that's already like on its own, it's just crazy. Not to mention like all the added stuff they did and all the like the unique changes and you know, adaptations of the original footage and stuff. He must have been made out of paper mache or Raditz. Yes. Oh, Raditz. Did he ever get Super Saiyan in any of like the offshoots? I could have sworn I remember hearing like Raditz Super Saiyan in like one of the fighting games or something. I don't know. It might have been like a fantasy Raditz. Yeah, the editing timeline was insane. Just like, honestly, like any editing timeline that's sufficiently like busy is like crazy to me because it's just, oh, that's so much work. I haven't done much editing yet. The most editing I've ever done on a single video is the Yakuman video that I made. And yeah, that took a lot of effort. And even that was like not like a super long clip, and the effects were pretty simple, and it was mostly just the subtitling that was the most complicated part, along with some like zoom cuts and some other stuff I had to learn how to do. But yeah, it's oh yeah, officially Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, I guess it's not Christmas on the West Coast and certain other places, but it is Christmas Eve. It is Christmas Eve, for me at least. So, Merry Christmas. There is no stream today. There's no stream for the rest of today for me. So you are free to. You're free for once. No, but I did wanna do a small stream on the 25th. I do have a surprise for you guys tomorrow, so it'll be a little early, but it'll be Christmas Day some places in the world, so it'll be fine if everyone gets my gift to everybody. You'll be getting it soon. I remember they put an Easter egg in binary for Android 60 and translated to "Kill Goku, feed birds." Yeah, Merry Christmas. Wait a minute. So, what does Super Saiyan Nappa look like? Does he have hair? Hold on, I gotta see this now. Does he look the same? None of these are real, are they? Oh, okay. This is a card. I don't know if this is a real card. so he gets a Super Saiyan beard, I guess? Is that canon? I'm enough of a gift. Aw, thank you. I mean, well, don't spoil the gift now. Anyway, yeah, it'll be you'll see. It'll be fun. And yeah, Christmas Day. I was intending on having like a short-ish stream in the morning, just so we can hang out, you know, share what we got from Santa. If people aren't busy with family or other stuff, I don't know. Different people have different trends for Christmas. Christmas Eve versus Day. I know some people celebrate on Christmas Eve and don't really do anything on Christmas Day, and then other people do stuff like on Christmas Day and don't do anything Christmas Eve. It's like, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Nappa Saiyan Line. You think if I went Super Saiyan, my mustache would grow land? I see. Is that what eventually led to? Let's see. Nappa figures. Dragon draws Nappa wearing Super Mario's Super Crown Vegeta's shocked. Oh my god, young Nappa has hair. Oh, there it is. Super Saiyan 3 Nappa and Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Holy. He looks like... What does he look like? He looks familiar, but I can't put my... Not sure, they probably just made Super Saiyans out of everyone for the hell of it. I mean, that's probably true. They were just like, you know, we can do it, so I mean, people are expecting it, and we gotta beat this horse, you know, some more. So wow, did you guys know that July 8th is Nappa Day? This historically makes Nappa of the two Dragon Ball characters to have a holiday inaugurated to them, the first being Goku. Oh, that's pretty great. Is it not canon, like the Nappa stuff, or? Let's see what Goku Day is. Oh, it is May 9th. Dragon Ball Heroes is canonical to Dragon Ball Heroes. Considering that Nappa died way back before the Frieza saga, it's definitely not canon. Well, that's the thing, like, wasn't there the one movie where Nappa came back, like, where, like, I thought, like, people came out of hell and stuff or something? Also, I'm pretty sure the first character to have a holiday was Piccolo Sr. Yeah? Oh man, is this a float? Okay, a giant Super Saiyan Blue Goku float is so freaking cool. Holy crap. That was probably GT, yeah. So good. Oh man. I don't know. I have a soft spot for DBZ because like it was, I don't know. I just thought it was like really amusing and I like the lines and yeah, I don't know. And I've mentioned it before, but it was the first time I ever like encountered a series where like people actually like got older and things changed, you know. So the novelty of that was like amazing, like knocked me off my feet, you know. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Like look at Goku grew older and has a kid. Like what? Like characters in a thing having kids, like in growing older? That's so weird. It's a shame that Toei was. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Let's see. Hey, we made it 2 hours. I don't think we're gonna play Teardown. Yeah, the DBZ lines are just so good. I don't know, do we want to play Teardown? I am a little bit tired, honestly. Like, if we just like called it, like I had a pretty pleasant time. We got to talk about Fubuki and induct her into my Oshi group. And you all got to find out how much of a nerd I am. Yeah, I'm glad people had fun, you know. That's the important thing. And the bots apparently had a lot of fun too, cuz you know, they've been busy. Yeah, honestly, like it's like I kind of want to like check out Teardown, but I don't know how long it'll take, and if I probably do like the first mission, you know, like if it's one of those like get a bunch of things, it might take a long time, you know, and you can't save, like you have to do an entire mission. You can't save like mid-mission, you know. Give me 1 second.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wow.
Oh, that was pretty cute. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I should do something cute. I don't know. Well, I'm already doing something, so look forward to that. I would say if I were to give an estimate, about 8 hours from now. 8 hours from now. Cause that'll be when it's Christmas Day in Japan, so it's the perfect time if I want to give like some sort of gift, you know. But besides that, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. Have I done something not cute yet? Come on, some of this stuff has to not. It can't all be cute. Otherwise, that'd be like that'd be overload, you know. Like some stuff has to not be cute to make the stuff that's actually cuter, you know. Or else it'll all just blend together, you know? It's important to have balance. So basically what I'm saying is I have to make sure I do regularly do uncute things. In any case, I think that's all for today. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Badman and Wiz and Turbo Tortoise and Hot Soup and Paypo and oh no, I refreshed the chat and now I can't scroll up anymore. Also, PacVim. I don't know if I mentioned Paypo and anyone else. Everyone else that was here. I try to mention everyone by name if I can, but you know. I tried. I did my best. In any case, it is that time. As I abruptly changed the chat, or change the track. Anyway, I'll stop taking up your time. Have a good Christmas. Yay for Fubuki! Congratulations once again, Fubuki. And yeah, have a good Christmas and take care, everybody. Good night.